Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this new installment of the Wrestling Analyst. Tonight, we're analyzing the results from the Elimination Chamber that took place last night in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Here we go. Match number one, Women's Elimination Chamber to determine the number one contender for the Raw Women's title, currently held by Bianca Belair. So, Asuka, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Natalia, Nikki Cross, and Carmella are in the match. Now, match starts with Natalia and Liv, and when they come in, the Asuka is the first to come out. So she goes in the pod, and all the other participants that come in, they go to Asuka, and Asuka gives them all her intimidating look. That's the mind games that started right there. So during the match, there was some great spots. Liv Morgan doing that incredible sunset flip from the top of the pod on Raquel Rodriguez. Wow. Uh, no. Order of elimination. Nikki by Raquel, Liv by Natalia and Asuka, Natalia, Raquel, and then Carmella. Um, Liv getting eliminated that fast surprised me. I was expecting her to be the runner up, but she did end up submitting to two women who had submissions on her, sharpshooter and the new Oscar. So I understand. Well, apparently she didn't submit. She passed out or something like that. So anyway, she got eliminated second. So she doesn't lose that much in there because she passed out. Uh, eh, anyway, Raquel being in the last three, good. I said that she was not quite ready for the big time yet, and this is a proof. And the girl, the MVP of the match, you're going to be surprised, is Carmella. She was entertaining. She was running, or she was provoking Asuka. And then as soon as Asuka came in, she was running from her, and she got hit by a flurry of blows from Asuka right off the bat. And but in general, it was a good match. Uh, just as I thought, Asuka won the match, and she's going to face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. Uh, what this does for all the others, they kind of stay where they are in the, let's say, in the rankings. Uh, I knew right off the bat that Oscar being in a match was going to be the one winning. Uh, I know I was at the Bell Center last night, and a lot of people were rooting for Natalia, the home country girl, but I told him there's no way Natalia wins. But Natalia and Carmella just came back from injuries, and this match served maybe to uh, elevate them, replace them in their slots uh, in the contenders ranking, let's say. So anyway, uh, just as I thought, Asuka won the match. Let's go to match two. So match number two, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Not much to say on this match. Well balanced. Um, So you know, both of them are powerhouses. Both of them are combat fighters. Both of them were in MMA, and this is one match that a lot of people were waiting for. Uh, we already had a couple installments of this match, and this one I didn't like the finish. Uh, Personally, I didn't like the finish. I understand why they did it. Uh, Now Lashley put the hurt lock on Lesnar. Lesnar tries to break it to no avail, and then he goes for a low blow. So Lashley wins by DQ, and then Lesnar just proceeds to destroy Lashley, the referee, and everything. So who wins? Who loses? Well, Lashley established something in this match. If he puts the hurt lock on Lesnar, Lesnar can break out of it. He can't break out of it. Well, he couldn't last night. So Brock had to use a shortcut to get out. That sets up a match for WrestleMania between the two, no question about it. So it's going to be Lesnar versus Lashley at WrestleMania. Probably a stipulation to finish that feud once and for all. So that's it. But right now, psychology wise, Lashley holds a little advantage over Brock Lesnar, and in the mind games as well, because Lashley will be able to say that I put you in the hurt lock, you couldn't break out of it. So look for WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar will break out of the hurt lock at one point, but that's for another time. Let's go to match 3. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. 3 words. What a match. Wow. Just at the entrance, the crowd was electric. Well, because I was in the crowd, we were singing Edge's theme song. The whole Bell Center was singing, or almost the whole Bell Center was singing Edge's song. And when I watched it afterward, I watched the show yesterday again on because I recorded it, and you could see that Edge was moved from that. Now, like I said, what a match! Yes, there were mishaps in the match uh, because when you get people that don't wrestle often, and even people that wrestle every day, there's mishaps in matches sometimes. So that happens. So Edge and Beth Phoenix win the match with a shatter machine. Now, what does that mean? Because the feud, will it be over? Is not over? Is it? Is it over? Is not over? At the end of the match, Finn was screaming to Edge, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. So I don't expect this to be over yet. Uh, what I think is going to happen, I talked about that in my predictions. There's going to be a match, Edge versus Finn Balor at WrestleMania, to end this once and for all. And maybe, like I said in my predictions, maybe that's when we're going to see the Judgment Day version of Demon Balor to go against Edge. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just speculating right now. So, anyway, uh, does the Judgment Day lose anything in there? Not really. Uh, Judgment Day is still a strong stable, will stay a strong stable, even after WrestleMania. We'll see how the card develops. But what a match. And what a performance by Edge and Beth Phoenix. And I would have liked to see more from Rhea and Beth, but it was awesome anyhow. Uh, so kudos to Edge and Beth to put up such a performance, and to Finn and Rhea to give them all what they gave them during the match. So, and by the way, uh, until that, I'm 3 for 3, and I finished the night 5 out of 5 in my predictions. So, on to match 4. The men's elimination chamber for the United States Championship. Austin Theory, Bronson Reed, Montez Ford, Damian Priest, Johnny Gargano, and Seth Rollins. Again, I'm going to repeat myself, but what a match. Started with Gargano and Rollins, so right off the bat, we knew we would get a good 5 minutes of action, and we were not disappointed. Uh, Now, Bronson Reed was booked like a monster in this match. It took Ford, Montez Ford, Gargano, and Rollins working together to eliminate him. So Bronson Reed was established as a monster for Raw in this match. So this is very good for Bronson Reed's future, near future anyway, for that. Now, I'm not going to go through all the eliminations. Who eliminated? Well, Montez Bronson Reed got eliminated by Montez Ford, but it was a three man team that eliminated him. Gargano was eliminated second, Damon Priest, then Montez Ford, and then Rollins. Now, the ending of the match, uh, I should have expected that, knowing that the storyline Rollins, Logan Paul eliminating Rollins at the Rumble, and then Rollins talking about Logan Paul on Raw. I should have expected that Logan Paul would interfere in the match, and he did, and cost Rollins the match. So Theory takes advantage, delivers the A-Town down for the win. So that's going to be setting up a match between Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. That's at WrestleMania. Bronson Reed could be the next in line for the U.S. title, for a U.S. title match, due to his performance in this match. And another spot that I wasn't expecting, that Poison Rana from Gargano on Bronson Reed. Wow. Bronson Reed following like that for such a big man. Holy cow. Anyway, so Montez Ford, I did say it was kind of a test for him to see if he could make it as a single star. And in my opinion, well, he passed the test already in the past, but this time he secured his path to a singles career in the near future. When? I don't know. They gotta break up the Street Profits. So they're probably gonna start doing a storyline towards this after WrestleMania. So Theory's still the champ. Uh, Bronson Reed is a monster, and for the rest, it's kind of stays the same for everyone. So on to the main event. So the match we were all waiting for, Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Now, I'm going to repeat myself, but what a match. Wow. It went almost as I predicted in my prediction. So if you want to go look back at what I said, feel free to go. Uh, Sammy did have 3 or 4 close pins during the match. The thing I did not predict, and I should have, is on the first ref bump, Sammy lands a haluva kick and pins Roman for over a 3 count. So just that, I'll come back to the what it does to Sammy, as Sammy's credibility and momentum after I finish talking about the match itself. Uh, Sammy kicks out of the spear, kicks out of the Superman. Well, everyone kicks out of a Superman punch, but Sammy kicks out of the spear from Roman Reigns, and well, he did lose the match. But first ref bump, Jimmy interferes. Second referee arrives. Second ref bump, and Roman had to use a chair and another spear to win the match. So, what does this do for Sami Zayn? Well, for Roman, he stays the champ, so doesn't look weaker, doesn't look stronger. He's just the man. Not Becky Lynch, but I mean he's the champion, so no one can touch him. And there was no way Sammy was winning the title before. It's going to be Cody at WrestleMania. But this match last night really did establish Sammy maybe as a future WWE champion. Maybe. He could be considered to win the title at one point. So the same way he won the NXT title when he was down there. Will WWE give him the title? Give him the opportunity to have that title at one point? I hope so. But his talks went skyrocket during this match. Now, Kevin Owens coming out to help him at the end and make the save, that sets up the storyline I've been talking about for months for WrestleMania. It sets up the coming events to set up the storyline leading to WrestleMania. What's that going to be? Not Roman Reigns, sorry. The Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the undisputed tag team championship. Now, there are rumors saying that Sammy could be added to the Cody versus Roman match at WrestleMania. The only purpose that would serve is for Cody to beat Sammy for the titles. And we don't want that. WWE doesn't want that either. Roman Reigns' title reign has to end with him being pinned. That's it. So I prefer to have Sammy and Kevin winning the titles, the tag team titles, Cody winning the titles over Roman Reigns. That's what we're going to see at WrestleMania. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed Elimination Chamber. I enjoyed it. I rewatched it today just to take my notes. Yesterday I was there. Of course, I analyzed the show while I was there, but I did look at it today to take my notes. And well, man, what a pay-per-view. And the crowd was electric. So hope you like this. Hope you enjoyed Elimination Chamber. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. And if you enjoy the content, well, help me grow my community. Have a nice evening.